Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particular, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe even leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps out the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon. I've included a link in the description that'll take you directly to the product page where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's product I want to share with you was sent over by a company called BougeRV. And this thing is absolutely perfect if you like to go on traveling or do trips. So whether you just do trips like myself, maybe you are a truck driver and you're basically looking for a cooler that can also be a freezer, this is going to be your device. So this is what it looks like when it comes out of the box. Obviously, it's going to have a nice little user manual that's very easy to go through. However, we're going to cover all the features itself here in the video. And this essentially is a 12-volt travel cooler. It's got a nice little white look here. All the buttons are controlled on the top. It's going to come with two types of ways to power it up. So first off, you can just simply plug this into a wall outlet. So if you are going camping or you're staying in a cabin or something like that, you want to keep this, you can keep it plugged in standard. But you also have a cigarette lighter adapter here as well. So like me and my car in the trunk, I have a nice little cigarette lighter in the back, so I can sit there and plug this in. And as I mentioned, it is a refrigerator or a freezer. You have multiple options with this. So let's say you're going hunting and you want to bring back some frozen meat, you can do that. But if you're just basically wanting to drive, you want to have lunch, drinks, you can store that also in this device. So all the controls are right here on the top. You're going to first have the power button. That's how you simply turn it on and off. Then the next button is going to be the control button. It's going to have two different modes. It's going to have what we call the max mode, which is going to be running at the highest power. So it'll cool down really, really fast. And then you have the eco mode, which uses a less little battery consumption, if you will. So the max power is going to use about 45 watts of energy. The eco mode is going to use about 35 watts of consumption power there. Then you're going to have your plus and minus buttons. Those are simply going to be how you're going to affect the temperature. So in refrigerator mode, this thing is going to go from 32 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can get those beverages to the perfect temperature that you want. If you have this in freezer mode, you're going to be able to go from -7 all the way up to 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, as far as the lid, it opens up. It's a nice solid lid. It has a nice little seal to it. It feels very, very premium on it. Looks attractive too. And it has like a little magnetic stick to it, so you don't have to worry about it popping open or anything like that. As far as the inside dimension of this thing, it's about 13 3/4 inches wide. It's about 9 3/4 inches in depth, and it's about 9 3/4 inches in height. As far as kind of beverages that you can put in here, it's a 23-quart fridge. So you can fit about, say, 28 cans in there, about 6 water bottles. If you have like the orange juice jugs, you can fit 2 of those. It can fit a gallon of milk in here with room around the side. So you do have plenty. I mean, obviously it's not meant for like weeks-long travel, but it's great for a day trip or couple day trips because you can obviously fit a ton of cans in here. Now, the outside of the whole entire cooler itself is about 22.5 inches wide. It's about 12.5 inches depth, and it's about 13 inches in height. And like I said, this thing is built for whether you're cars or whether you're trucks. So the little cigarette lighter can be plugged into either 12-volt or 24-volt if you are a truck driver. And it comes with a 10-foot long cord, so you don't have to be right next to your plug, which is why I like it here in the trunk. But it has a nice super long cord. Now, if you plug this into a power outlet, it is a 110 to 20 volt, and this is going to come with a 6.5 inch long cord. So you're going to once again have plenty of distance that you can run from an outlet. Now, it does have built into it a nice safety mode. So if your car isn't running, so let's say you are camping and you have it plugged in, it does have a battery built in so it doesn't drain your car battery. So it will notify you. There's like stages of it that protects your battery. It also does have a USB plug in the front, so if you do need to charge a device on the pinch, you can do that. On the one side is the condensers. You're going to plug it in on the kind of the right side when you're facing it. You can also hook this up if you do have a device, for example, like a solar panel or kind of one of those bigger battery backup things, you can hook that up to this if you wish. You can plug it in with just the standard outlet or the cigarette lighter and power it up, and it does have 2 handles on the side, which makes it super easy to carry. But overall, if you're looking for a really nice cooler that can be refrigerated and freeze, so you don't have to worry about ice, this one is totally worth checking out. If there's something that I haven't quite covered that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. That is it until the next video. You guys, take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.